for today's video, we have something very exciting, something I've never done on my channel before, and that is me showing you guys some quick tips and tricks on how to get fuller looking lips at home with no injections whatsoever and without that horrendous Kylie Jenner lip challenge. Please don't do that. It's so unsafe. If you guys want to see a few tips and tricks on how I achieve fuller looking lips at home, then just keep on watching because we're gonna get started. So my number one step is actually pretty important, and it might be one that you aren't even doing yet. And that step is to make sure you're exfoliating your lip. And the product that I use for that is the Wet n Wild Perfect Pout Lip Scrub. The reason I love this is because it's super affordable and it gets the job done. So I like to apply just a little bit of it to my finger. A little bit goes a long way, and probably scrub my lips for a good 30 seconds to 1 minute. Once you're done using the lip scrub, just wipe it off with a damp washcloth and you're good to go. And now you might be wondering, why would exfoliating my lips be in this whole home remedy on how to make my lips look bigger? And the reasoning for that is because A, you're removing all the dead skin cells, and trust me, nobody wants dead skin cells on their lips before they apply a product because it's just not gonna sit right. It's gonna look really textured, it's gonna get really cracky, it's just not gonna perform the way it's meant to. So you wanna make sure you're getting all the dead skin cells off. But the most important part, and the reason why this is in my home remedies for getting fuller lips, is because when you exfoliate your lips, it actually helps get the blood flowing in your lips, and it brings it to the surface, and it helps just make your lips just a little bit fuller and a little bit poutier. You can already see how at least my bottom lip is looking a little bit pinker. The blood is flowing now. We're feeling a little bit pouty. My next step is probably something that you have never heard of, or probably very few of you have heard of, and I'm super excited to share that with you today. So my second step for achieving fuller lips at home is the JUVALIPS lip plumping device. JUVALIPS is sponsoring this video today, so thank you so much, JUVALIPS, for making this video possible. I'm so excited to share with you my own opinions on this device and share with you how it works on my own lips. Now, everybody may have different experiences, so all of these opinions are of my own. This JUVALIPS lip plumping device works up to 4 to 10 hours long, so when you get a use out of it, your lips are supposed to stay plump for a good 4 to 10 hours. Now, I'm gonna put all of their claims down below in the description so that you can see everything they claim this tool to be. What I love about this tool is that it has a 60-second timer on it so that you can't overdo it. That's one of the main things about an at-home device, is most of those other devices pretty much don't have timers on them, and you're stuck probably doing them longer than you should, and that's how you end up bruising. The shape of the device, as well as having a timer, help your lips from not bruising. There is a very small percentage of people who are going to bruise when using this device, and I will leave that percentage down below. I believe it's like less than 10% of all people are gonna bruise using this device when used correctly. I'm gonna explain to you how to use this device correctly, and then I'm gonna show you a before and after on how my lips look using it before and using it after. So, how to use this device. The first thing you're going to do is wet your lips just using your tongue, just so there's a little bit of moisture. I don't recommend using a chapstick quite yet because I think that makes it a little bit slipperier when you're using it with this device. So what you're going to do is completely relax your mouth before using this, and you're going to stick it on your lips comfortably, and once you're there, you're just going to press start. Don't do a kissy face or a duck face when using this device. I feel like that's how you're going to end up bruising. Just let the device suction in your lips as it happens. It's going to favor your bottom lip. I personally feel like that's okay because your bottom lip is supposed to be bigger than your top. Naturally, that's how lips typically are set. So it's okay if you feel like it's favoring your bottom lip. It is supposed to do that. You can, however, manipulate the device to maybe push up and have your top lip be a little bit fuller. So I'm going to show you a quick example on how I use this. So here we go, 60 seconds, and I'll show you the after. So once the 60 seconds is over, you're gonna notice that there's probably just a little bit of pink around your lips. That will fade within minutes, and your lips obviously are gonna be a little bit more red because you have drawn some more blood to the surface to make them a little bit plumper. My next step is one that you probably do every single day, and that is to make sure that you are moisturizing your lips with some chapstick. And my reasoning for this is that after you use a JUVALIPS, it feels really, really good to put some chapstick on afterwards. They feel really soft and plump. All of these steps are really important because skin prep is something that I think a lot of people forget before applying any products, and that goes for lips as well. Making sure that you're prepping the skin on your lips before applying product is just so important, and I don't think a lot of people do that. So making sure that you're moisturizing just like you'd moisturize your own face before applying product. I put some chapstick on, so I'm gonna put some chapstick on just so that they feel so soft and luscious and plump. My next step is to make sure that you are lining your lips if you want them to appear fuller. And not just lining your lips all the way around, there's actually a special placement in which you should be lining your lips to make them look a little bit fuller than what they are. So I'm gonna show you the exact placement that I put my lip liner in order to make my lips look just a little bit juicier. My favorite liner to use is my Dolten Hydrolux lip liner in the shade Star. I think I've mentioned this a few times now on my channel, but again, I'm gonna link all the products down below in case you're interested and you wanna shop the products that I love. I really love this liner because I think it's the perfect nude for me. When I go for a lip liner color, I like to do something that's just a few shades darker than my skin tone, and I like to go for something that's more nude. So where I'm gonna place my lip liner is just on the fullest part of my lip, which is from about here to about here. That right there creates a little bit of a shadow and it makes them look a little bit fuller. Again, we're gonna do the same thing with the top lip. So I'm only gonna focus it to about here and here, and then draw a line down the center to create a little bit of that pout. So right away, my lips are looking poutier than without using any lip liner. And if you want to do a little bit more dramatic, you can go in with a little bit darker of a liner, but I like to keep it as natural as possible. The reason that we don't do it all the way around is because I think that it makes it look a little bit obvious that you've overlined your lips, whereas if you place it in the areas where it's thickest naturally, it looks more natural. My next step is anytime that I'm doing a fuller, poutier lip look, I like to just go straight in with a classic nude, and my all-time favorite nude is the Kylie Cosmetics Nova lipstick. This, for me and my skin tone, is just the perfect nude. Not only do I love the color, but the formula as well. I think it just lasts a really long time, and I love the color. So I'm gonna apply that all over my lips and make sure it's blended nicely into the liner. Look at how full and pouty those lips are. Putting that nude on with that liner, I love it. Now, you could leave your lips just like this if you like to do more of a nude, but the one step to take it further and make them look even bigger than they are is to top it with a gloss. My reasoning for that is because gloss is shiny, and when something is shiny, it's more exaggerated. That's why a lot of times people say when you have more mature skin, you don't put highlighter on it as much because it exaggerates the wrinkles. Well, same thing with the lips is putting a gloss on them, it just makes them look juicier, plumper. People want to they're drawn to your lips, they just stare at your lips, and that's why I do it. And I have a very specific gloss that I use to make them look plumper, and that gloss is the Wonder Cosmetics Wonder Kiss Lip Plumping Gloss in their nude shade. The reason I chose this gloss out of all the nude glosses out there is because it has a plumping effect in it, which again, if you're trying to get big juicy lips, go with the plumping gloss. I know sometimes people aren't really sure if they work. My opinion is that I don't know how they fully work on their own, but the tingling feeling that plumping glosses have tend to make you pout your lips out more, and that's why I think it just looks a little poutier. So I'm gonna go ahead and place this all over my lips, and I will show you the finished product. Look how much more luscious and plump they look when you add a gloss. I'm telling you, gloss makes all the difference, especially this gloss. Oh my gosh, I absolutely love it. And if I can find it, I will link it down below, because I swear you need this gloss if you want to have plumper looking lips at home. So that is it for this video. Hopefully you learned something new today that you can add to your routine at home if you're looking to get naturally fuller looking lips without injections. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you are not already, I would love it if you would click that subscribe button down below, as well as a little bell icon next to it, so that every time I upload a video you get notified. Make sure if you enjoyed this video to give it a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and of course I will see you next time.